All right, bike fans, here with our latest bike build at TT Endurance Bike Shop. So we've got here a Wilier Garda frame set, and I love this frame set. It's sort of like they call it like their entry-level carbon frame, but there's nothing entry-level about it. If you actually look at the frame specs and the quality of the manufacturing, I think it's right up there with some of the premium frames you're gonna find. This frame set is a large. We built this up for one of our junior racers, Felix, who is 16 this year. So you're gonna see this at all the spring races here in New England. The frame set weighs about 1,000 grams, which I think is very good for a carbon frame. It's not the super light 800-gram frame sets, but you're also paying a third of the price, so I think it's worth it. So one of the things that I really like about the Garda is, one, you've got really great tire clearance, like a lot of the new road bikes have. You can easily fit like a 30 or 32 millimeter foul tread in here and ride on, some pretty solid like dirt, very well packed gravel roads. So you could take this, use it as your everyday road bike, throw some 32 tires on and definitely have some fun. Awesome for the dirt roads in Vermont. So I like that feature about it. The other feature that I think is cool, it uses a standard 27.2 seat post. And I know a lot of the sort of aero frames these days have a proprietary seat post. Because you've got a 27.2 seat post, one, you're gonna get a little bit more compliance out of it, so it's more comfortable. Two, you can actually change a seat post if you need to. So if you break a post or something happens to it, it's easy to replace. And then the third thing is you can actually put a dropper post on there. And I know some of you guys wouldn't understand why you'd want to put a dropper post on a race bike like this, but I've been experimenting with one of the AXS dropper posts, and they're really fun, especially if you're doing a ton of twisty technical descents. I think it brings like a really fun aspect to a road racing bike. Obviously not something that you'd use all the time unless you're in a specific situation, but you have the option of doing it. And then the last thing that I like about this frame, it does use an internal routed cabling, which as a mechanic can be more work. This is a nice system. It's really easy to build actually, and you can swap stems and bars out. I think for a fitter to be able to swap a stem and a bar is fantastic. So it's much easier than a fully internal system that goes through the stem. So you can make those changes. And because this is for a junior, juniors will change their bike fit, quite often during a year as they grow and mature. So having the flexibility to change things on the front end of the bike and to change seat posts, I think is great long term. So this bike is built with a Force AXS group. The total weight of the bike is 18 pounds, which I think for a bike that's got full aero bars, fast deep dish wheels is very good. You could put this thing down to maybe 16 pounds if you put a full red group with lightweight pedals, lightweight carbon stem. You can definitely shave off a pound or two, and that's very light. So if you're interested in something unique and different, Wilier is a great brand. We sell them here at the shop. I'm happy to do anything you request. Building bikes is one of my passions here. So have fun, get out there and ride, and we'll see you soon.